The deep ocean is the largest habitat on Earth, covering vast regions of our planet that remain almost completely unexplored. While humanity has mapped mountains, crossed deserts, and even traveled into space, much of the deep sea still exists as a realm of mystery hidden beneath kilometers of dark water. Within this enormous underwater world live creatures that many people describe as terrifying. Some possess enormous jaws lined with needle-like teeth, while others glow with eerie lights or have bodies so strange they appear almost extraterrestrial. To many observers, these animals look more like monsters from science fiction than living organisms from our own planet. Yet the reality is far more fascinating. Deep-sea creatures are not evil, supernatural, or dangerous simply because they look unusual. They are the product of millions of years of evolution, adapting life to one of the harshest and most unforgiving environments on Earth. Their appearance may seem frightening, but every feature exists for one purpose: survival. One of the main reasons deep-sea animals appear so alien is the darkness in which they live. As sunlight penetrates the ocean, it gradually fades until beyond roughly 200 meters. The world begins transitioning into the aphotic zone, a region where sunlight never reaches. Imagine an environment with no sunrise, no shadows, no colors, and no visible horizon. In this endless darkness, evolution follows a very different path than it does near the surface. Animals no longer rely on the same visual cues that shape life in brighter environments. Familiar forms begin to disappear, replaced by specialized adaptations designed for survival in complete blackness. Because humans evolved in a world filled with light, our brains naturally struggle to recognize creatures that evolved without it. The deeper we descend into the ocean, the more life seems disconnected from everything we know, creating the powerful impression that these organisms belong somewhere far beyond Earth. Eyes provide another reason these creatures seem unsettling. Human beings rely heavily on vision to understand the world around them. We instinctively search for eyes and faces because they help us recognize living things and interpret behavior. Deep-sea animals, however, often challenge those expectations. Some species evolve enormous eyes capable of capturing the faintest traces of light in the darkness. Others develop tiny eyes that serve limited functions, while some lose their eyes entirely because vision becomes unnecessary in an environment without sunlight. When people encounter animals with oversized, reduced, or missing eyes, the brain struggles to categorize them as familiar forms of life. This uncertainty often triggers discomfort. What feels frightening is not necessarily the animal itself, but the fact that it violates our expectations of how a living creature should look. Food scarcity also plays a major role in shaping the bizarre appearance of deep-sea predators. Unlike surface ecosystems where food can be relatively abundant, the deep ocean is a place where every meal matters. Animals may wait days, weeks, or even longer for an opportunity to feed. Over millions of years, this challenge has produced some of the most extreme hunting adaptations on Earth. Many species evolved enormous jaws, expandable stomachs, transparent bodies, and teeth that seem impossibly large for their size. The famous anglerfish is perhaps the perfect example. Its glowing lure, intimidating mouth, and sharp teeth make it appear terrifying to human observers. Yet every one of these features serves a practical purpose in an environment where missing a meal could mean death. In the deep sea, evolution rewards efficiency rather than beauty, creating animals that appear frightening only because they are so perfectly adapted to their world. Perhaps the most mysterious adaptation found in the deep ocean is bioluminescence, the ability of living organisms to generate their own light. In the darkness of the deep sea, tiny flashes, glowing patterns, and drifting points of illumination can appear without warning. Some animals use light to attract prey, others use it to communicate, and some use it to confuse predators. To the human mind, there is something deeply unsettling about a living creature producing light in total darkness. Combined with unusual body shapes, transparent skin, oversized mouths, and bizarre proportions, these glowing adaptations create organisms that seem almost supernatural. Yet every strange feature has a scientific explanation. Evolution is not concerned with appearance. It only preserves characteristics that improve an animal's chances of survival, regardless of how unusual those characteristics may seem to us. Ultimately, the greatest source of fear associated with deep-sea creatures may not be the animals themselves, but the environment they inhabit. Humans evolved to be cautious of darkness, uncertainty, hidden dangers, and places where visibility is limited. The deep ocean combines all of these fears into a single environment. It is a world of immense pressure, endless blackness, and extraordinary isolation, where life has evolved along pathways unlike anything we encounter on land. The creatures that emerge from this realm appear frightening because they challenge our understanding of what life should look like. Yet they are not monsters or nightmares. They are remarkable examples of nature's ability to adapt and thrive under extreme conditions. And despite everything scientists have discovered so far, the deep ocean still holds countless secrets waiting to be revealed. Somewhere within that vast darkness, new species remain undiscovered, reminding us that the unknown is often far more fascinating than it is frightening.